Hello, my fellow football fanatics. This is your host, Tyler Mullendor. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Stirring the Pot. We are going to make some picks. We are going to see who's going to win these games this week, guys. All right. Another episode of Stirring the Pot coming to you live on Wednesday night. So, all right, here we go. First game of the week. Why don't you go put a shirt on, dog? First game of the week. We got Las Vegas Raiders against the Denver Broncos. The Raiders are 2-6. The Broncos are 7-2. Denver's favored by 9.5 on this one. They last week, Las Vegas Raiders lost to Jacksonville 30-29. Denver beat the Houston Texans 18-15. Well, Geno Smith, his offense, his passing attack is ranked 24th in the league, averaging 194 yards through the air, going up against the number 6 passing defense of the Denver Broncos that are allowing 186 on average through the air. Bo Nix has the number 17 pass ranked offense against Las Vegas number 21 pass ranked defense. So, what I'm looking at this is a divisional game. Las Vegas has been struggling all year long. I don't know about 9.5 points. That seems like a lot of points. I kind of hope the Raiders win this one, obviously being a Chiefs fan. So, I hope the Raiders can pull it off. Denver's been looking pretty stout, though. Their defense is legit, and Geno Smith has been super struggling. So, I don't think the Raiders got it in them. I'm probably going to have to ride with Denver on this one, as much as I hate to say it. All right, the next game we got is Sunday, 8:30 at Berlin. This is the Atlanta Falcons against the Indianapolis Colts. The Falcons are 3-5. The Colts are 7-2. The Colts are favored by 6.5 on this one. Last week, Atlanta lost to New England 23-24. The Colts lost to Pittsburgh. Michael Penix Jr. spinning the ball, leading the number 15 ranked pass offense. Going up against, check this, the Colts are stout in every category except pass defense. They're ranked 26th. And Atlanta has struggles in most categories, but they are number 1 in pass defense, only allowing 158 yards on average. Jones for the Colts, Indiana Jones has the number 2 passing offense, averaging 258 yards in the air. I think this game's going to be closer than people think. I picked the Colts. But that number 1 defense of Atlanta, can they slow down the Colts? And can Penix do enough damage against that Colts secondary? We'll see. And then you got Jonathan Taylor on the Colts, so it may be a wrap. All right, next game we have the Buffalo Bills versus the Miami Dolphins. The Bills are 6-2. The Dolphins are 2-7. Buffalo favored by 9.5 in this one. Excuse me. I don't know what the fascination is with the 9.5 here. We're already 2 games favored by 9.5. The first out of the first 3. Um, Last week, Buffalo obviously beat the Kansas City Chiefs 21-28. Miami lost to Baltimore 28-6. Josh Allen has number 14 ranked passing offense. Miami actually has a pretty good passing defense, number 10, only allowing 198 on average. Tua, however, is the 23 ranked passing offense, only averaging 194 through the air. And the Buffalo Bills have the number 2 passing defense. So I'm taking the Bills on this one. I think Tua is going to struggle against that defense, and we'll see if Josh Allen and them can put up 10 more points than Tua and his squad. All right, next game. Baltimore Ravens against the Minnesota Vikings. The Baltimore Ravens are 3-5. Minnesota's 4-4. Baltimore's favored by 3.5 on this one. Baltimore has had a losing record and still favored in all their games. It seems like last week I just said Baltimore beat Miami. Minnesota beat Detroit last week in a stunner. J.J. he's the real deal. He throws two touchdowns and runs one in with the high ankle and a brand new knee. But anyways, yep. Minnesota or Baltimore is favored by 3.5 on this one. Lamar Jackson has the number 28th ranked passing offense, only averaging 183, going up against Minnesota's number 8 ranked passing defense, only allowing 195. McCarthy and Minnesota passing offense ranked 26th, and Baltimore's pass defense ranked 28th. So I don't know, dude. I could see Minnesota winning this one for real. I mean, I don't understand why we still think Baltimore's going to win all these games. They've only won 3 games so far. Might have to call an upset alert here because J.J. McCarthy got it in him. But I don't know. This one is going to be an interesting one. All right, next game we got New England at 7-2 versus Tampa Bay at 6-2. This is going to be a good game, guys. Tampa Bay favored by 2.5. Tampa Bay coming off the bye. New England coming off a win over Atlanta last week, 24-23. This is Drake May versus Baker Mayfield. May versus Mayfield. Drake May with the number 9 passing attack, averaging 238. Mayfield with the number 13 passing attack, averaging 224, respectively. Tampa Bay's passing defense ranked 22nd. New England's passing defense ranked 19th. So can we see two good quarterbacks this year that are on a tear go up against some leaky defenses? Oh, this ought to be a good game. I can't wait to watch this one. Oh, man. I think I might have to go with Tampa Bay with Baker Mayfield with a little bit more experience than Drake May. Older brother versus younger brother type of deal here. You know. All right. Next game. Giants versus the Bears. Giants are 2-7. Bears are actually 5-3. Bears are favored by 4.5 on this one last week. The Giants lost to San Fran. The Bears beat Cincinnati in a nail-biting shootout. It came down to the wire. Jackson Dart spinning the ball for the Giants. Got the number 19 ranked pass offense. 204 yards on average. Going up against the number 25 ranked pass defense of Chicago. And Caleb Williams with the number 10 ranked pass offense going up against New York Giants, number 24 ranked pass defense. This ought to be a better game than well, I could see the Giants winning this one for sure if Jackson Dart can find some continued success and bounce back, So, and the same thing with Chicago. Can Caleb Williams, both of these guys, it's like we've seen them be good and we've them be bad. So, what are we going to get? I'm probably going to take Chicago on this one. All right, next game we got New Orleans Saints at 1-8 versus the Carolina Panthers at 5-4. Carolina Panthers are favored by 5.5 on this one. Last week the Saints lost to the Rams. Carolina beat Green Bay. New Orleans has a new quarterback, Tyler Show. Their pass offense is ranked 22nd, only putting up 197 on average. Carolina's pass defense 15th. Carolina has Bryce Young throwing the ball for them. They're ranked 30th. Going up against the 14th ranked pass defense of New Orleans. Carolina favored by 5.5. This dude, the New Orleans Saints quarterback, he's just getting, I think, his first or second start for him, or his first start because Spencer Rattler got benched halfway through the last game. I don't know. He might mess around and win one. I think Carolina's just barely squeaking these wins out. So they beat Green Bay last week. So maybe they're legit, but their quarterback play ain't there. Their running back had like a crazy good game last week, so maybe they ride that one for another couple wins. I don't know. This will be an interesting toilet bowl game. So next we got Cleveland Browns against the Jets. Here's the real toilet bowl game. Browns at 2-6, Jets at 1-7. Cleveland favored by 2.5. Cleveland just came off the bye. The Jets just came off a bye as well. Browns got Dylan Gabriel throwing the ball for them. Number 29 ranked passing offense. Excuse me. Going up against the number 11 ranked pass defense of the Jets. Justin Fields for the Jets, the dead last passing offense, averaging 156 through the air, going up against the number 5 ranked pass defense of the Browns. I'm taking the Browns in this one. The Jets are selling the team off. At least the Browns still believe they got a shot, even though they both suck. But we'll see. I'm taking Cleveland. Next game we got Jacksonville and Houston. Jacksonville's at 5-3. Houston's at 3-5. Jacksonville's favored by 1.5 on this one. Last week the Jaguars beat the Raiders 30-29. Houston lost to Denver 18-15. Jacksonville got Trevor Lawrence throwing the ball for him with the number 16 ranked pass offense, averaging 215. Houston with the number 4 ranked pass D, only allowing 178. The Houston Texans, C.J. Stroud is in concussion protocol, so he's not going to play. So they're going to have Davis Mills throw the ball, leading the number 18 passing offense. Going up against the number 27 pass defense of Jacksonville. So can Davis Mills pull the upset? I don't know. We shall see. I'm going to go ahead and take Jacksonville on this one. All right. Next game, Arizona Cardinals against the Seattle Seahawks. Arizona's 3-5, Seattle 6-2. Seattle favored by 6.5 on this one. Last week, Arizona beat Dallas 27-17. Seattle beat Washington 38-14. Arizona actually has Jacoby Brissett is going to throw the ball for him again this week, leading the number 20 ranked passing offense, averaging 202 through the air, going up against the number 18 pass defense that it's been allowing 218 through the air. Very similar numbers. And then Sam Darnold throwing the ball for Seattle. Sam Darnold on a monster year, on a tear, with the number 4 ranked passing offense, averaging 255 yards through the air, going up against the number 23 ranked passing defense. Can Jacoby Brissett keep up with Sam Darnold and the squad? I seriously doubt it. I'm taking the Seahawks on this one, boys. Sam Darnold and old Smith and Jigba. It's a wrap, dog. All right, next game we got Detroit Lions and Washington Commanders. Detroit's 5-3. Commanders are 3-6. Detroit's favored by 7.5 on this one. Detroit lost to Minnesota last week. Washington lost to Seattle last week. And Jaden Daniels dislocated his arm. It's not looking good for the old Washington Commanders. Our hearts go out to old Jaden Daniels, man. That thing looked like it hurt. Anyways, Jared Goff for Detroit, leading the number 12 ranked passing offense, 226 through the air, going up against number 29 pass D of Washington that allows 253. Mariota going to be spinning the rock for him, leading the number 27th ranked passing offense, averaging 189 through the air, going up against the number 12 ranked pass defense of Detroit. That's been allowing 200 through the air. I'm taking Detroit on this one for sure. Washington's deflated. Detroit's looking to bounce back off a big loss. Detroit's going to blow them out. We got Rams versus Niners is the next game. Rams are 6-2. Niners are 6-3. This is going to be a good game. Rams favored by 4.5. Rams beat New Orleans 10-34. The Niners beat the Giants last week 34-24. The Rams got Matt Stafford and the number 1 ranked passing offense in the league, averaging 258 yards through the air, going up against the number 20 ranked passing defense of San Fran that allows 223. Look for Matt Stafford and Devontae Adams and the boys to have a day. Number 13 ranked pass defense of the Rams, and Mac Jones or Brock Purdy is going to start this game. Brock Purdy might start if he's healthy. He's been limited in practice this week. Coming off a turf toe injury. The number 5 ranked passing offense is what San Fran is working with, averaging 255 through the air. That's going to be a good game. I'm taking the Rams on that one. All right, here we go. Sunday Night Football. Pittsburgh Steelers against the LA Chargers. Pittsburgh Steelers are 5-3. The Chargers are 6-3. Chargers are favored by 3 in this one. Last week, Pittsburgh beat the Colts 20-27. The Chargers beat the Titans 27-20. Rodgers and the gang is the number 21 ranked passing offense, averaging 200 yards a game through the air, going against the Chargers' number 3 ranked passing defense. It's only been allowing 177 yards per game through the air. Justin Herbert spinning the ball for the Chargers, and the number 6 ranked passing offense, putting up 251 on average through the air, going against the number 32 ranked pass defense of the Steelers. Dead last. Not looking good for the Steelers in the old Mike Tomlin defensive days. They're going to hear about that a little bit. Those are big numbers. And Herbert's on a tear, and they got a defense. I don't know. The Chargers might be able to win this one. I hope they don't, but it's not looking good for Pittsburgh and Aaron Rodgers. All right, next game, Monday Night Football. This is going to be a good one, too, boys. This is Philadelphia Eagles at 6-2 versus the Green Bay Packers at 5-2-1. Green Bay is actually favored in this one by 2.5, even though Green Bay lost to Carolina last week, 16-13. Philadelphia is coming off a bye. Jalen Hurts is only averaging 192 through the air with the number 25 ranked passing offense, going up against the number 9 ranked pass defense of Green Bay that's only allowing 197 through the air. And Jordan Love and the boys are number 8 on the passing offense list, averaging 248 through the air, going up against the number 17 pass defense of Philly that's been allowing 216 through the air. I'm taking Philly on this one. I think Philly coming off the bye. And Green Bay coming off a tough loss. I think that, Green Bay's got a couple of questions, and Philly's looking to bring the answers, But this is going to be a good one on Monday night. I can't wait to see this one. All right, thanks for tuning in, guys, to another week of Stirring the Pot. I'm your host, Tyler Mullendore. Good night, my fellow football fanatics.